Welcome to Perspective Now. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with Nunyub, but also a very special guest, Radical Reggie. How are you guys doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Oh, man, we are pumped up for this episode. Nunyub, how are you, man?
Oh, I'm so excited. Jump into the junk food of 1981. Junk food, good food, just
Fast
food
food.
in general. Yeah.
Fast food, it's just...
All that.
Yeah.
Super stoked that Reggie's here to join us. Thanks for being here, Reggie.
Thank you for having me, man. It looks like we're going to look at the golden era of junk food. So,
Yes.
excited.
Yeah, all right.
For all those nutritional values needed to be like published, this was back when, they just got to share the goods, if you will. So let's jump right in. I'm going to head to the monitor now.
All right, first up. This one looks good already.
Which bar gives you more?
We got to start it over.
Hey, chocolate lovers, what do you think?
You wake the house up.
Which bar gives you
It's a nice
more
haircut.
of what you buy chocolate for? Three Musketeers. Look, two flat bars don't measure up to one Three Musketeers. Because under the rich chocolate is a center whipped up and up. The more it's whipped, the bigger it gets. Taste for yourselves, chocolate lovers. Three Musketeers gives you lots more of what you buy chocolate for. Three Musketeers.
Ugh, that guy was pushy. Wow. Reggie, what do you think, man? You can go first. You're our special guest here. You're going to be leading the way for all of these. So,
I thought it was pretty hot. What really intrigued me about the commercial was the girl. She was ready to kiss, and she kind of stood there, even though he was talking to us. And she turned around and tried to still kiss him. He didn't notice it and everything like that. But the fact that she was there and she was like, just like that dedicated, I thought that was pretty awesome. I mean, I like the chocolate too, but I just like the fact that she was ready. So I have to say that was hot.
That's hot.
all right. Good choice. Nunyub, go ahead.
Boy, I hate to just disagree so quickly, Reggie. And yes, that was hot, and yes, that was good advertising on their part. But I just disagree with the premise of the entire commercial. I believe that purchasers of chocolate are trying to buy chocolate, and that Three Musketeers is selling air. They are whipping it up so that it looks like you're getting more than you're actually getting. And so, again, I'm just feeling I'm feeling like I need to throw that one in the trash.
Trash it.
All right. Well, for me, I absolutely do not like Three Musketeers candy bars. I've never liked them. They taste really weird to me. When I was a kid, I felt like it was the candy bar for teenagers, to be honest with you, because the way that their advertising was geared, it was always toward like the generation older than me. And I don't know if you guys remember the one commercial.
Sex wasn't selling to you. Is that what I'm hearing?
I just remember they were the one with the guys in the convertible, maybe the girls. I don't remember. There was all these guys in the convertible driving around town. That was one from 86 maybe. The only saving grace of this commercial is when they said, the more you whip it, the bigger it gets. That's the best thing about it. Other than that, I don't know, man. This thing is just ew to me.
Ew.
Wow. I'm surprised by you guys' choices. I thought you guys would have kind of agreed with me, but
Well, that's why they advertise the way they do, Reggie. I mean, they
right.
nailed it. They nailed it. Draw attention away from the fact that we're shorting you on the chocolate. Bring in the girl.
The girl was a win. The girl was a win, though.
When Burger King French fries came to camp, woo-wee!
We specialize in special fries.
Sweet Jeep.
Different hot and special taste you love a lot. We specialize in special fries. Make it Burger
Listen to that
King.
bass line.
Crunchy, tasty, tempting, tender inside, oh so crisp. Grab some golden goodness, get the taste you can't resist. We specialize in special fries. We specialize in special fries. Make it special. Make it Burger King.
all right, man. I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. Nobody's smiling like that after eating French fries, especially with all that grease, pretty much people are kind of bloated and playing around. I mean, kids playing and everything like that. That's just after eating French fries from Burger King. I just don't see that happening. I mean, I see people lounging around, just ugh. I just ate some French fries from Burger King, so I'm gonna stick with you on that one.
Ew.
Yeah, good choice. Well, I'm just gonna say that camp did not look very appealing to me at all, and I'm surprised that Burger King took the angle of going for just French fries. They must be pretty confident. But clearly, McDonald's fries have always been a little bit better. I don't know what they're trying to do here. And to me, that camp, seriously, aside from that one lucky kid who had two girls kissing him at the end there, that camp was what I would call camp lame. So I'm giving it lame.
Lame.
Boy, I hate to just be out here on the island, but I'm hungry. And those fries did look a little appetizing to me. I agree that running around and French fries do not typically blend together, but I'm not a kid anymore. I guess that's why I think that way. Those kids are just like, fry me up and, out there. But it's still gross. It is gross. I'm going to go with ew. He's right. It is.
Ew.
Horseback riding and eating French fries. Strange combo.
It's just...
Why so glum, chum? I lost all my trick-or-treat candy. Take some of mine. Wow, Hershey bars, Mr. Goodbar, Kit Kats, Rolos, whatchamacallits, Reese's, all my favorites. Let's go get some more. Sure, let me go ask my mom.
Nobody says boo to Hershey's.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna go with meh for this one. The reason why, when it comes to trick or treating, I like a mixture of all kinds of different candies, not just a bunch of different chocolates. There's some Skittles in there, some other things, so sweet tarts, stuff like that. I'd have been cool with it, but that's just too much chocolate, and I just don't. I'm not with that. I like chocolate, but just not too much of it. It's just like one of those things. Like sometimes you want it. Sometimes you really don't. So
Reggie, I'm with you. I'm sorry to just jump in so quickly, but I gotta say, remember, this kid's candy was stolen. He didn't have any.
Oh,
He was replacing his candy. So I mean, if all you got was chocolate, but you were gonna have nothing.
you're actually right about that.
But there was no Skittles in there. I mean,
There were no Skittles.
it was
You may
all
not-
chocolate. It was chocolate overload.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow, I didn't think about that. I guess I'm more mad at the kid for not like having different types of candy in there. So
Yeah.
I could change it. No, I'm gonna stick with meth because
Meh.
sorry,
Okay,
kid, you got
good.
taste.
Good choice. All right, Nunyub, you go ahead on this.
I also don't love all the chocolates. Like the fruitier ones are my favorite. The Skittles, the sweet tarts, like you're saying, those are definitely the go-tos. The Crackle is pretty good. The Rolos are delicious. The rest I'm not that excited about. The fact that some Casper ripoff is out there just giving away this candy to this kid, that's nice. I appreciate that as a storyline. I really love this kid's face going on right now. Just like he's all in shock. So, yeah, I'm going to go with meh as well. I'm not excited about it either. It is what it is.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Two things here. One, Halloween commercials. I like Halloween commercials. That scores points with me. There's a pumpkin. Check. Cowboy. Check. Ghost. Check. Bag full of candy. Check. Even if it's just all chocolate. It's a bag full of candy. The thing that makes this a big win for me, these are not the bite-sized candy bars. These are full-on candy bars. I mean, if I got that bag when I was 7 years old or 8 years old, I would be flipping out. I'm giving this a rad.
Bad.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey.
I was expecting that, Marcus, but hey, right on.
I
I
get it.
would pig out.
I get it. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Those aren't Cheetos, Cheese Puffs. So? It takes more than just a crunch to make it Cheetos. That's not enough to make it Cheetos. It takes more than just a puff and all that stuff. 'Cause it takes real cheese to make it Cheetos.
Real cheddar cheese could make Cheetos brand cheese-flavored snacks so unmistakably delicious.
All right. I actually like this one. You know, I like Cheetos, and this is before a Chester Cheeto, which I'd never seen before. So that's pretty surreal in a way.
Yeah.
So I am going to rate this one. I think it was pretty rad. I like it. You know, it's uplifting. You know, it's happy. Kids are happy. They're singing. Everybody's happy, and that's my and that picture then like made it perfect. So I say this one's rad.
Rad.
Side note, I don't feel like everybody's heard of white cheddar Cheetos, but they're fantastic. If you haven't had them, people, let me just give that free promotion right there.
Is it the same as the natural white cheddar?
No. I don't know about that. I didn't hear say anything about natural on this. Just calling it white cheddar Cheetos.
I think those are hard to find. I don't know because I've only seen the natural white cheddar in stores.
Okay. Natural white cheddar Cheetos.
Yeah.
Maybe the word natural is there and I've just blocked it out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. They're good. They're good.
I will say I appreciate that this teacher's here trying to reward his kids with some delicious cheese puffs, and they're like, no, that's not good enough. We only want the Cheetos, and then they pull it out for him, which I appreciate. I'm with you. I'm excited about it. That's rad. Good for those kids.
Rad.
All right, well, this ain't no fucking kindergarten cop, okay? And I'm lactose intolerant, and I have to be careful how many chips I eat with cheese. And truthfully, Cheetos are fine. I can eat a bunch of processed cheese. It's not a big problem.
Because it's not real cheese. I mean, the whole commercial's bullshit. We know
but you saw that big chunk of block of cheese that they're cutting through, though.
Well,
yeah, and they zoomed in on it.
It's connected, yeah.
No, it's connected to me because I get sick from cheese like that, and it's like.
But notice you don't get sick from Cheetos.
Hey, sir, this is my rating. That shit makes me sick. I don't need to look at it, so that's going straight in the trash.
Trash.
Don't want anything to do with this commercial. It's not Kindergarten Cop. Don't like the singing.
It is a tumor.
I got my passport.
That was not connected.
When I want my druthers, I
Okay.
can choose from all the others, but I'd rather go
What is
to
with all
druthers.
these songs?
What I'm about to die for, burgers or french fries, or a salad bar that's everything I want.
It's true the druthers fish is crispy and delicious.
The chicken dinner's very elegant.
It's actually a pretty good song.
For food that rivals mother's,
You can just forget the others.
I'd rather go to Druthers Restaurant. I'd rather go to Druthers Restaurant.
Okay. I've never heard them before, so I'm guessing they're not around anymore. So,
I've never heard of them either.
I'd rather. Notice it says I'd rather go.
I'd rather go. I like that they tried to be cool with that, you know, and everything like that. So I'm gonna say, God, I wish there was another word I could use, but I'll say it was hot. You know, hot food and everything like that. It looks delicious. Everybody seems happy. There's salad there to eat, you know. So if you want to eat a little bit healthier, you have that option, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people just need to eat more salad sometimes, you know. So it's like, man. But yeah, I think it's it's good. So
Cool. I've never heard of a druthers ever. I've heard if I'd rather have my druthers, and now we pointed out the ruther druthers. The only thing I'll say about this that's interesting to me is that the commercial started out in a park, and then it like transitioned into a bunch of weird stuff, including like that woman in the chair, which is I think from that painting, that famous painting. Yeah. So it got really abstract really quickly, and so just for the artistic, I'd say interest there, I'm gonna go ahead and say gotta have it. But
gotta have it.
I've never had a Druthers burger or anything. I don't know what it is.
I'm sorry, man. Every time you say the word, it just makes me laugh because it's like it's funny how they came up with that. You know, I'd rather go to. Oh my god, this is hilarious. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
it's all right. It's a funny word.
Marcus,
if I had my druthers.
Can you kind of say the whole line, Marcus? Then, like the whole what we're seeing here.
Yeah. I'd rather go to Druthers.
You know, I have to admit the commercial's doing it for me. It's doing it for me. It's making me feel like everybody in the family, somebody wants fish, they got it.
Yeah.
Somebody wants salad, they got it. I mean, if people want their druthers and they want to be like part of a cohesive, family unit that's got multiple tastes, they go to druthers.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that this didn't work, especially with the pristine advertising we're seeing. So I'm gonna say also that's hot. I like it. I hope they make it.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah, I hope they make it. Yeah. That would be good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think this might become a thing.
Whoa, look at that vintage
In-N-Out.
advertising.
Fresh
I
is step of
mean,
the way. Fresh tomato, lettuce, and onion. 2 juicy beef patties with cheese. Serving Southern California for over 30 years with quality you can taste.
In-N-Out. That's what a hamburger is all about.
whoa, these guys are like perspective then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with gotta have it. I love In-N-Out. I grew up on In-N-Out pretty much. Instead of like going to McDonald's and stuff like that for fast food, you go to In-N-Out, stuff like that. So I don't know what else I could really say about it. It's delicious. Their other menu that people don't know about, I think it's called the animal menu, if I remember right. That's where they serve the real crazy stuff, which is awesome. So definitely a hamburger place that we need more of in the United States, So gotta have it now.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
It's fantastic. It's the only truth in advertising I've seen also, in that is what an In-N-Out burger looks like.
Yep.
It's what an In-N-Out burger looks like to this day, and it's delicious. So, gotta have it all the way.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
So I've only had In-N-Out one time ever, and it was in Sacramento. And it was absolutely amazing. It was so good. And someone told me you could go in and order from that secret menu, and you could order like a semi-truck or something, 18-wheeler, I don't know. And it was like all these burgers lined up. I didn't do that, but I was very tempted to. I was impressed with how good the burgers were, though. And that commercial, all the glowing in the 80s and everything. Oh, man, I thought it was awesome. And I guess I'm going to give this a full-on rad.
But would you rather go to Druthers instead of In-N-Out?
No way.
No.
And also, by the way, in California, so I've heard that they will only franchise out. This is what they used to do, is 1 day from their warehouse, meaning one day's truck drive away from wherever their main distribution center is, to keep their ingredients fresh.
Right.
And that's really cool. And then they built one, from what I understand, in Medford, Oregon, which is Southern Oregon. And I think that might be like a new thing. And I've heard that
It's
they're
open
maybe...
now.
Yeah, and I think they're making one in Portland, aren't they?
I didn't hear that. That'd be
Okay. I've
freaking
heard that they
tastic if
might
that's
be, but...
possible.
Because Medford's you could do that in a day. So I think that's why they went there. But anyway, I'm impressed with In-N-Out.
So you'd rather go to In-N-Out.
Yeah, I'd rather go to In-N-Out for sure.
I'd rather be in, no out. I'm just in.
Yeah, right.
Just want to be in.
Yeah, you want to be in there. Why are you
don't
always
need to
trying to
be
get
in
me
and
out
out.
of here?
Yeah. I like it.
They would choose to go to Druthers, though.
No.
We take that extra step that makes it extra good. Jack in the Box.
Taste our Chicken Supreme. White meat chicken with not one but 2 kinds of cheese.
Extra step.
On a toasted whole wheat bun instead of a hamburger roll.
Extra good.
And look over here at our cool Club Supreme, made with premium ham and Oscar Mayer bacon.
Extra step.
Lettuce, tomato, and sprouts.
Extra good. We take that extra step that makes it extra good.
Wow.
Jack in the Box.
I feel like that's the end. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I like what I'm seeing in the commercial, but with Jack in the Box getting caught up with that kangaroo meat deal back in the day, it really makes me think, well, what am I eating when I take a bite sometimes? So I'm going to go with you. I don't want to do that, but just the whole kangaroo thing just really threw me off. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's cool to eat kangaroo meat back in the day, or maybe it has some kind of cool taste. I don't know, but I want to know what I'm eating before I take a bite, you know, and I'm just I'm sticking with that. Sorry.
Ew.
Good choice. Jack in the Crack is another thing about Jack in the Box, and this is one of those late night places. I'll say that their advertising sucked back then. This is bad to me. It's definitely vintage, but what's that? Just the Jack, you know, whatever that thing is. I think that thing helped improve their image. This commercial though just is weak sauce for me, man. Like I don't hate Jack in the Box right now, but I am not interested in going there based off of this weird ass commercial. So I'm just gonna give it like a meh. It's just nothing really.
Meh.
Well, gentlemen, I'm sorry again to disagree with you both, but I have to say that, like you mentioned, the sandwiches looked delicious as far as I was concerned. I felt like there was a few different sandwiches that they showed off, and every single one of them I was into.
They did show that club. It looked pretty good, I will admit.
I'm embarrassed to say that I've never walked into a Jack in the Box during the day. It's only been at, pretty late in the evening, maybe / new morning, to where I'd be like, kangaroo meat, let's do this. And so I'm not totally sure. I don't know anything at all about that reference. And it's hard for me to accept and deal with in this moment. It couldn't have been here in the United States. Are you saying that there's a Jack in the Box in Australia where they found out there was kangaroo meat?
I believe it was in Australia.
It had to have been in Australia because they couldn't have brought kangaroo meat here.
Well, Adidas got in trouble for selling leather from kangaroos in the 80s too.
Wow, a lot of kangaroo scandals that I was unaware of. With all that said, though, I'm hard pressed to say that information is gonna ruin that mood I was in when I was going for it then. So I gotta have it. I want it. It sounds good.
So you'd rather go to Jack in the Box?
Gotta have it.
It goes In-N-Out, Druthers, Jack in the Box. But by the time I got to Jack in the Box, I didn't care. I'll just be honest when I say that. So it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
John Silver's seafood platter.
Long John, you know what I like.
Long John Silver's seafood platter. Crisp fish, big shrimp, scallops.
Go, Long John.
Fries, crunchy hush puppies, fresh coleslaw.
Long John Silver's seafood platter.
A great meal at a great price.
Long John, you know what I like.
Yeah, perfect part. The box of oh man, okay. I love seafood, so I'm gonna go. We gotta have it with this one. French fries, shrimp, all that good stuff, delicious. I love how their restaurant had they had their own specific restaurant, the way it looked and everything like that. I love that, but it's kind of sad nowadays because they actually just closed the last couple of them over the last couple of years. So Long John Silver's restaurant, so they no longer exist. But man, with a commercial like that, dude, I mean, seriously, I would want to get up and leave right away to go get some Long John Silver. So
yeah,
I'd rather go to Long John Silver's. I'll just say that. So I'm gonna say gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
I have not seen people with such a direct relationship to Long John as I have in this commercial. They were all about Long John, you got my number, thank you, and they were grateful for the seafood that he's been delivering to this table. So I mean, I appreciate the commercial. I think it's a great commercial. I'm not as into it personally. I'm just gonna go with a meh. It's not, I don't have strong emotions about it.
Okay.
Meh.
Wow. Well, when I look at this commercial, I enjoyed the beginning, all the red. There's a lot of red, and it just caught my attention right away. And then that jingle, which they kept up that jingle, honestly, through the 90s at least, right? I feel like I heard that a lot. And something about the three ladies singing to me, I really felt intrigued. And then they were holding a platter of food, And then, to be honest, I don't know, man. Something about this commercial just is giving me like this sexual vibe. I don't know what it is. I'm giving it hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
All right.
I want to go eat Long John Silver's right now. I also love seafood, so.
You'd rather go there. Okay.
Oh man, I'd go
I
in a
can't
heartbeat.
get that out of my vocabulary now. Rather.
If you had your druthers, you'd use ruther all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Chris is my very best friend in the whole world. We're exactly alike. We both have trouble with math. What's the square root of 164? We both love horses. And we both hate our hair. Yeah. We even like the same guy. Then we found out he likes Marshall Wilk. Marshall Wilk?
Nobody's closer. You're two of a kind. With a smile she tells you she knows what's on your mind. Best friends are for sharing all the things that you love.
You know what? Friendship seems pretty cool.
Good times with you.
Yeah. Oh, there's the food.
Best thing about Chrissy is she's my best friend.
Here's to the two of you.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna go with trash it because that did not make me hungry for McDonald's. They showed the food at the end. They should have made the food like in the beginning, to get you hungry for it if you like McDonald's. That commercial should have been more like something for like some kind of like kids movie or something like that. They wasted a lot of time not showing the food. They showed like two girls like just not saying we didn't care about them, but what did they have to do with the food? Until the end, I guess. So that was pretty weak. But that commercial could have been used for something else, but not food.
So trash it, right?
Yeah, they trash it. Sorry,
Trash it.
I'm sorry, I had that in my thoughts right now.
Maybe a PSA of some kind. Maybe.
Yeah.
If it is. I don't have much to expand upon it. You nailed it. You nailed all the reasons. I just want to point out this is a minute long. Commercials aren't meant to be a minute. But what is this? This isn't meant to be on. I don't know. I'm with you. Again, friendship, cool. McDonald's, cool. This commercial, trash it.
Trash it.
I'm feeling like this is something that someone made, like Steven Spielberg got behind the lens on this. I mean, it had
not Steven Spielberg.
A lot of production quality though. And it seems like it was written by an advertising executive who worked at Mad Men, like Don Draper, actually like did a screenplay on this and is like, oh, it's going to be beautiful. The girls will be running. They'll be in class.
Friendship.
They'll be, after a guy. They're going to be blah, 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 making a cake. I mean, it was like on and on and on. And then finally, the food. I don't know, man. McDonald's, and by the way, McDonald's hired some music department to write a specific jingle just for this commercial. They're spending way more than anybody else on advertising. It is ridiculous. And just because of that, it stands out so hard as like overachiever. I'm going with lame.
Lame.
I get it. Go for it. All right, this is our last
I
one.
have nothing against heat lamps for sore backs, but I don't want one to bake my already cooked hamburger. That's why I come here to Wendy's. At Wendy's, your hamburger comes to you hot off the grill. You can see it with your own eyes, coming right off the grill. Look, you want heat lamps? Go to a health club. You want a hot and juicy hamburger? Go to Wendy's.
I'm glad you said that. Well, I want to shake your hand.
Wendy's ain't no reason to go anyplace else.
I like this commercial because the guy got to the point, man. He said why he liked the burger, and they showed the burger looked pretty juicy at the end. I thought it was funny how the lady behind him was like watching them, like I thought she was into him, and it turned out she was. And she gave him a kiss. So I gotta say, with this one, I thought this one was hot.
That's hot.
Damn straight. I feel like if George Costanza got his day, this was it. He gets to defend his burger. He gets to defend it all, and he gets the girl. I mean, it's just fantastic. Agree with his points. I gotta have it. Looks
Gotta have it.
Gotta
Have it.
I felt like this was one step away from falling down with Michael Douglas. At any point, that guy was going to pull out a gun and hold the restaurant hostage until they gave him a proper burger. And I don't know. I like their slogan at the end here. Ain't no reason to go anyplace else. To me, that is something that's ringing true. And so I'm just going to go and give this one a rad.
Rad.
Okay.
Amazing.
I like it.
So is that it?
That's it.
Wow. 1981, junk and fast food. Any closing statements, everybody? Anyone else? Reggie, you got anything?
You already know what I'm going to say, man. I think I'd rather go to Druthers because they have all the options. But I just look.
Plus, there's an In-N-Out.
There's an In-N-Out. I've had it, but Druthers, I haven't had that before, man. So I think I'd rather go to. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I have to keep saying that. I love it. I'd rather go to Druthers. All right.
Well, thanks so much, Reggie, for being on as a guest, man. We really appreciate it. If you don't know who Radical Reggie is, go check out his YouTube channel. Clearly, makes some great content. And we'll probably have him on here again, hopefully. And Nunya, thanks for being on here as well, man.
Hey.
And so until next time, you all know what to do. You're going to keep that shit retro by hanging out in 1981. Later on.